Saranu mere vallo pyar pare Sashika. Today you're back again with Campbell's office. Today I would like to discuss with you about the present issue of Punjab School Education Board students. There's a lot of panic going on in students and the parents about Punjab School Education Board issue. A lot of students are thinking that basically their career has been ruined because they cannot apply for higher studies in Australia. Well, I would like to tell their parents, I would like to tell all my viewers and students that basically that's not the goal. Punjab School Education Board students has no reasons why they cannot apply to study in Australia. I would like to do few comparison checks today, explain few things that will basically prove that it's not about Punjab School Education Board, it's not about CBSE board, or it's not about ICSE board. It's basically about a genuine temporary entrant clause which Australia is targeting at the moment. Explaining about this, you've seen past my videos. I'm doing this video from India. I'm presently in India at Campbell's office, which is 204 AGI building. That's on Garda Road, Jalandhar City. Proceeding further, I would like to talk about the students themselves. Those who are basically studying at the moment are in a panic. That those who are doing Punjab School Education Board education at the moment, they are in year 12, they'll be finishing their studies in March. Students those who are 2014 pass out, those students those who are 2015 pass out are really in a panic mode, thinking what to do now. I would like to tell those students few scenarios which will explain them the present scenario, what High Commission is looking at the moment, what the results are saying. The first scenario I would like to talk about is somebody who's 2015 pass out from Punjab School Education Board and basically have 2015 pass out with 70% marks in non-medical and has scored 6 bands in IELTS. His English score in year 12 is 80% marks. That means basically that student has no pitfall on his academics, and there is no reasons why that student cannot apply for studying abroad. So the doors for Australia are open for that student. There's no reason why that student cannot get a visa because that student has an academic progress in the years of his career. Secondly, I would like to talk about a scenario where a student is 2015 pass out, have 70% marks, but in IELTS scored and in English 80% marks, and have in IELTS 5 bands. Yes, that student is surely not fitting the criteria of genuine temporary entrant, because looking at the fact, GT does basically justify that you're going to come back to the home country, which is India, and your reasons to be attached to the country, which is India, for the people those who are going to apply from India. Basically, they see cultural ties, economic ties, financial ties to the home country. But along with that, they also check that basically the student's academic progress in the years. Now, you've scored 80% marks in English in year 12. How is that possible that in IELTS score, you are getting 5.5 bands? You're basically studying English from grade 1. Basically in Punjab, English is a second language. Everybody is pretty much speaking English at every stage and walk of life. We all are studying English from, I think if I'm not wrong today, from nursery. If English has been a second language to you all your life, throughout your life, and you're scoring 80% marks in your year 12, and you're not able to get 5.5 band, or you're just getting 5.5 band, not able to get 6 bands, which is just a competent level of speaking English, that means that you are basically, either you have not done your studies properly, or either there is a factor of doubt that your year 12, you've not put enough efforts, or you have put extra efforts in year 12 and not in IELTS. That obviously creates a doubt factor. And when such doubt factors are created, that creates issues into the mind of people because there is a doubt. Another scenario I would like to explain, you've got 80% marks, you're a year 12 student, passed out in 2016, you've scored 60% marks in year 12, your English score is 80%. Let's take another scenario. Your English marks is 70% and your IELTS score is 7 bands. That justifies it. You're still eligible to apply for Australia, and that justifies your whole profile, because there can be a difference between your profile of 50 to 60% because you can put extra effort on IELTS or you can put extra effort in year 12 to score higher marks. But it cannot be that you got 80% marks in year 12 and suddenly in IELTS you get 50%, which is below the competency level. Another thing I would like to discuss with the parents today is having a good English score doesn't mean that you're competent enough in English, but it basically means that you're competent enough to understand, comprehend in Australia. So if anybody who's basically wants to apply, having studied from Punjab School Education Board, have faced difficulties in getting offer letters, their offer letters are pending, offer letter is granted, CU is not being issued, all these issues are coming to them, I would request them to come down, meet me personally, or speak to my counsellors on the phone numbers, which is 9216 310 310. It's 9216 310 310. Our expert counsellors will help you. I'm here till next 15 days. You're more than welcome to come down, meet me personally, but make sure, don't forget to book an appointment with my expert counsellors before you come down and see me. I would also lastly would like to say, Australia welcomes you all. Australia's doors are open. Don't think the doors are closed. For Punjab School Education Board, I would highly recommend Punjab School Education Board students to approach me without any further delay, without delaying and increasing the gap, sitting at home with no hope to go Australia. Please come down, don't delay, come down, rush, speak to us. We'll be happy to help you and we'll do our level best to give you the best. Thank you very much and have a lovely day. See you next time in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Sat Shri Akal.